All right, so let's see what's going on. We always have to do this extra step before we could get started. It's not working. Hold on. Hold on. Why isn't that working? My God. It's not working today. That sucks. Wait,
Which one?
we're trying to go on Instagram too. Connect streaming software to go live. Well, you son of a bitch. We did do that. All right. Sorry, Instagram. You don't get us today. It is Tuesdays at Gebhards. I'm here with my friend Matt.
Woo!
Cheers.
Uh,
We're drinking a porter. No, we're drinking.
No.
What is this? We're
It's
drinking
coffee.
It's coffee. We're
It's
drinking coffee the day after
Yeah.
Christmas. Let me say hi to a few people. Let's say hi to Royalty. He's one of our regulars. What's up, Royalty? Got Kel checking in. We got Nick. We know Nick. You met Nick.
Hey, Nick.
You met Nick. He gave us our. Well, he didn't give us our Christmas trees. He was there though when we were getting our Christmas trees. We got Richard. We got JW. What's up, JW? Dude, take a day or two off. It's Christmas. Well, yes, but we're in town, so exactly. We figured we would do just a little something the day after Christmas, right?
Yeah, we needed to do something. Get out of the house and try to wake up a little bit.
Thank you. You obviously. Let me go back to. You don't have kids. This is a day off. Leaving the house, going. Matt, you're around, right? He has to work Gebhards here on the Upper West Side. So I'm like, get me out of the house.
I'm leaving as soon as we're done. What time are we done?
In 5 minutes. We're gonna do a quick. We're gonna do a quick stream today and get the hell out of here. Debbie up there in Boston. We got Craig. Welcome to Gebhards, everyone. We got Kill the Batman. Merry Christmas. Oh, well, Merry Christmas to everybody. But you know what? Christmas is over. No Merry Christmases. This should be a new holiday right here. The day after Christmas. Cheers. We can all breathe a sigh of relief. It's over, bitches. How was your Christmas, Matt?
It was fine. How was yours?
What was wrong with yours? Why are you just saying fine?
I don't know.
Because it's too hectic, right?
You know, yes, it's very hectic, and my daughter's a little too young to quite appreciate it, so it's not like we had to be, prepared all the way for it. But
so you're not staying up all night putting toys together?
No, got up at 6 a.m. to wrap everything and stuff them under the tree, and then she was kind enough to wake up at 6:15. So
well, the best part of Christmas, so with me, ever since I've been with my wife, which is a long time now, we go down to Philly for Christmas Eve. Huge party, lots of food, drinking, football on the TV, all the cousins opening up Christmas gifts. Mm-hmm. And then we get in the car around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night.
How's that traffic?
It was non-existent. It's like it was the quickest ride of my life. But getting home at 12:30, then we have to set up Christmas in our house. And back in the day, my wife was like, no, I know we got our daughter a dollhouse. You got to put it together.
No.
So at 3 in the morning, I'm putting together a dollhouse.
You're so selfish, I mean,
thank you, man. Give me a cheers for this.
Cheers.
Thank you.
An old Spanish king and all
old Spanish king. So then we would finally get to bed around 3:30 in the morning, and then the kids would wake up at 7, and they would wonder why mommy and daddy are tired all day Christmas morning. But we're sort of out of that now that they're older. We don't have to put the gifts together in the middle of the night.
So how many years left before you don't have to worry about that stuff anymore and you just sleep all day?
Just throw presents at them?
Yeah.
I think you got to do it all the way until they go to college, I think.
What?
And then after college, they come back and they expect some shit.
Well, we'll see about
But this was the first year that I looked at my wife and I went, oh, my God, they don't believe in Santa Claus anymore. If we finally got the realization, 13 and 11. That's not bad, though.
That's a good holdout.
But then I was kind of hinting, and my son gave me a dirty look, and my wife a dirty look. Like, look, I understand what's going on here, but let's keep the magic going. Let's not openly talk about it because he wants to just sort of make believe he's believing. If that makes sense, does that make sense?
It does, but that it's a form of denial.
Well. It's the only time that I've ever lied to my kids because we always teach them not.
You see what this stuff does to us?
Well, yes, because now they're like, well, Dad, geez, you've been lying about really one of the biggest things.
You stopped lying to your kids early.
Right.
They're terrible parents.
So, but Christmas was absolutely awesome. But I'm breathing a sigh of relief. It's over. Now we can relax.
Well, my wife and I had the agreement, the same agreement you and I had. Like, hey, we're not doing something for each other, right? You don't get me something, I don't get you nothing, right? It's like, all right, good, that's nice. So, wife and I had the same exact thing.
Yeah.
And then I get there, and she's got like 4 presents for me. Now I'm the asshole,
right?
But she is,
right?
Because she snuck them in after the agreement. So, anyway, I don't mean that, honey. If you're watching, but if you're not,
no, you mean it. Tell her you mean it, Matt. Tell her you mean it.
I do mean it. That's why I said it.
Same shit happens in my house. Me and my wife make an agreement. Like, look, it's all about the kids. Let's make sure they have a good Christmas. I don't know what to even get you anymore. She's like, agreed. And then like 2 days before Christmas, she's like, I'm warning you, I didn't get you anything. And at that point, I was wandering around picking up shit, even though like you just said, we had this agreement. I had a stack of presents for her. And then of course,
and just in case, did you hide them?
No, they were under the Christmas tree, and of course I had a huge stack. So this whole thing of not getting each other presents isn't working out.
See, it's all lies.
It's
this
all
whole Christmas
lies.
thing is all lies.
It's all lies.
Anyway,
but so Millie, what does Millie think at this point?
Oh man, well, all
for
right.
the people that don't know, Matt's daughter, we're starting to get closer to 2 years old than not.
Yeah, she'll be 2 in March. So, but she realized at a certain point that all those presents were for her.
Right.
And that was awesome because I got it on video, and the smile. Oh man, just the smile when she recognized that was special. But now that means that next year is going to have to be real. Real Christmas.
All right. So you had the buffer, but now it's over. Now you're going to be in it. Now you're going to be in the middle of the night.
She's going to be telling the baby
together.
what to expect.
Right.
So now, it's on now.
I'll put the Gebhards hat on the website. People want this website, this hat. We got to put a few on my website.
Let's do it.
I could do that.
Yeah.
We'll do that for you, Richard.
Yeah.
All money going to Matt.
Thanks.
Well, I mean, I think that at that point it's a wash because I drink for free here. So then
anything to get a couple of bucks back in the pocket, that'd be nice.
Yeah, exactly. Oh God, I got the hiccups now. But Christmas was
Boxing Day.
Huh?
It's called Boxing Day, you Yankee plebe.
Oh, today's Boxing Day, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Isn't that a Canadian thing?
I think it's one of the other jabrones.
I think it's because I lived in Western New York and people would go. I don't understand Boxing Day. Do you know Mike?
I know.
All right, get over here, Mike. My old producer, Mike Sappho's in town. He used to produce the Opie and Radio podcast, and then everyone died, and then Mike decided I can't hang out with you anymore.
I was worried, and you were onto something with Boxing Day, the 26th. You should look into it. 26th. I believe, yes, it's 26th. I believe it's in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, and UK.
Right.
And it started, and I could be wrong, I don't have my phone to check, used to give gifts to the poor.
That's what that is?
To the unfortunate, and now they use it for sales like President's Day and stuff, but that's what it originally started as.
Wait, that's what it is?
It started as giving the gifts to the poor.
It has nothing to do with face punching.
No. When I lived in Buffalo, Canada had all these deals, right? So, but if you get caught at the border and they ask you what you got, you're like, I bought a shirt, even though your whole car's packed with shit. And what they would do is they would leave the boxes behind in the parking lots of all the places they were shopping at. So then if they got checked at the border, they go, no, this is just my suitcase.
This is my stuff.
This is my suitcase of clothes. What are you talking about? That's what I thought Boxing Day was. The fact that they left all the boxes all over the parking lots in Canada when people were shopping for deals.
It's a creative idea you had.
But I think that's what it is.
It's definitely not it. I was so worried when I told you I was going to meet you up here for a little bit. I was so worried you were going to post about the podcast with someone I used to do radio with. I'm like, oh, God, they're going to be disappointed when they see my face. That's what they're going to do.
Mike still helps out with the podcast, but not as much as the old days because, the whole thing collapsed, right, Mike?
It was Carl's tragic passing and then Vic's. Mm-hmm. And then COVID happened, so we had no way to even do the podcast.
Right.
So, and you weren't about doing Skype. I'd be in Brooklyn. You were up your place. You were on the beach.
Yeah.
And now we're going to tell another guest it was all over the place.
And then and you were too busy getting your hair done, and you're too busy getting snipped. Like
traveling
the
world.
Now he's done with that.
Huh?
Now he's done with that.
I'm done now. I'm free now.
Back.
I'm free now. I just traveled now. That's it.
All right, then start doing Why don't you start showing up here every Tuesday with us?
I'll be here.
We'd
I'm
love
here
to
now.
have you. Yeah,
I'm
I
here
know
now.
you're here now, but
First of many.
Yeah, Matt didn't recognize me when I walked in. That was uncomfortable.
I had the light in my eyes.
We're staring at each other. I'm like, he doesn't remember. I was here for 20 times already.
look, Sappho, what's up?
That's my guy.
People remember you.
Of course.
So Mike Sappho went to, where'd you go? Turkey?
We're talking about traveling or cosmetic procedure.
Let's go. Let's go with the obvious. You have hair.
I have hair now.
You got more hair than me now,
Yes,
you
I've
bitch.
Not as good as Matt though. I'm up there.
Well,
I'm getting close soon.
don't even.
Matt,
you don't have to mention it.
Matt, no, don't.
That flowing hair looking great.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
so
he has to show off his superhero hair. That's why I
Nothing
wear
about me.
hats when I'm with my friend Matt. I'm still okay up there, but when it you have too much hair. Can we
Just
start
like-
pulling it out?
Yeah. No,
No, no.
you can pull it a little bit, but
Yeah,
not out.
but Sappho, you're going a little thin up top, and you decided to
a
go.
little thin. I was going a lot thin.
Okay, so that's what I thought you were talking about. The haircut you got. That's a long way for a haircut, dude. I'm getting it now.
No,
I'm
Mike.
starting to wake up. Second espresso.
Mike's like, I got to take care of my hair. He did
Yes.
his research, and he decided to go to Turkey,
Istanbul, Turkey.
Istanbul.
The number one place to get your hair done.
Yeah.
In Istanbul, Turkey.
Okay.
So I went out there just for business. I've been there before for vacation, business trip. Left on a Sunday morning, got there Sunday night. Procedure Monday, clean it up on Tuesday, back to work Wednesday night.
Wow.
Wait,
That's
you only
great.
missed a couple days to get new hair
I
in
missed
Turkey?
2 days of work. 2 days of work. I was Tuesday and then went Saturday and Tuesday. I missed 2 days. Showed up at work with a shaved head and
Right.
started growing in like a chia pet.
And then you had to sneak in some coffee and some lamb dish, and then
Yes.
back to work.
Exactly.
All right.
Now he's got this thing in front, like a little wave. Like you're
Did you
showing
pick
off.
that, or did they make that?
Well, no, that's just because I haven't got a haircut.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
wave.
And the
The
thing
wave.
is, it's actually a lot thicker.
Yeah.
But I went to some barber and he's like, bro, your hair's way too thick.
Too
So
thick.
He did.
Yeah, take some out.
He thinned it up. So now I got nervous. I'm like, oh
yeah.
man, so I go
Sorry.
back there to get it redone.
So
Oh,
walk
good.
us through the procedure. You land in Turkey.
I land in Turkey now my wife Julia did insane research.
Right.
When I mean like
Your wife is like my wife.
yeah, she did all the research. I just Googled best place in Turkey. And I was
Exactly. I would have went to Bayonne, New Jersey.
Yeah.
I would have went to somewhere stupid. Thank God I got.
Hey, are
my
you
wife.
Turkish?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
She threw my
exactly.
hair. It's like I give you a haircut now.
Right.
So you land there. They pick you up like a great car. They drive you to a 5-star hotel. They're like,
Is it part of the whole package?
whole
deal?
package.
Oh, so you pay like a package
You pay
deal.
a package deal. All you pay for is the flight.
Holy crap. And they put you in a 5-star hotel?
5-star hotel. So you get there.
Is the hotel filled with people just getting procedures in
half and
Turkey?
half. It's half and half. You see a lot of bald dudes
Right,
and a lot of women actually covering their teeth.
right.
And this surprised me. There was a lot of Asian people there who have amazing hair. I'm like, what are you guys doing getting their beards done?
What?
Yes, a lot of people get their beards done.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
they're getting thick beards?
Thick beards.
Because don't they? Can we talk like?
They don't grow.
Can we
yeah,
talk
they're
like?
beard-
Oh, what's on your mind?
they don't
Can we
grow
talk
thick
generally?
beards.
Yeah.
Is it true the Asian population they can't grow a thick beard in general? Is that what you're trying to say,
Well,
there, Mikey?
No, not at all. I think it's just like us. Some people of all races lose their hair. Some people don't grow the greatest beards. So I'm
Wait,
there.
I didn't know they did procedure for the beard.
They do. When I
Holy! I had no idea. I knew they did the hair. Obviously, I knew they did the merkins or whatever the hell for the down below, right?
I don't know. I didn't
They
get that far.
must.
The
I-
merkins.
must.
They do everything.
Next time you go, bring a menu back.
I'm
We'll
gonna-
see what else they-
yeah.
So they pick you up in a nice car. They drop me in a 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
I go to sleep, and they're like, "We'll be here at 8 in the morning." 8 in the morning, they pick me up. They drive me 10 minutes. I'm in Istanbul, and I go to this beautiful medical facility.
Mhm.
It looked like I have a movie.
Holy shit.
So like, yeah, it was all like high tech. And the doctor sits me down. He's like, "Okay, here's your hair." He shaves your head right on the spot.
Right.
So I'm like freaking out. Now there's no turning back.
Right.
And he's like, "Okay, where do you want the hairline?" I'm like, "Here." And the guy's like, and they punch it up.
Right. They
They're like-
show you what it's going to look
They're
like.
like, "You look ridiculous."
you
Your
want a
natural
widow's
hairline-
peak?
Yes, yes.
Right.
They're like, "Your natural hairline's right here. We're gonna do that." I said, "Okay." He's like, "You ready?" I said, "Yes." They lay you down like in a massage chair, so your face is through the thing.
Uh-huh.
And I'll give you videos to post.
Yeah.
And they just basically it feels like a cheese grater, taking all the hair out of
That
your head.
doesn't-
They numb it though, Matt. They numb
Okay.
it,
All right.
and then you sit up and you just see thousands of pieces of your hair, thousands of follicles of your hair on a plate.
Oh my God.
And then there's like 5 nurses, female nurses who have already had procedures done to themselves to make themselves look a little different. And they give the doctor the needle, and you lay down. I showed you the video, and they insert hair into your head one by one. And I'm just laying there on the phone reading a book. A few hours later, 2 hours, he's like, "Hey, you want a break?" I'm like, "I'm good."
Go,
He's
go.
like, "Okay."
Right.
maybe 4 hours. Like, okay, you ready? I'm like, I sit up. He's like, all right, you're done.
Done.
I'm like, that's it. He goes, that's it. I'm like, what happens now? Now I'm freaking out. I'm looking, and my hair has all bumps in it.
Right.
They rub some lotion on it. They're like, go to the hotel. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Wow.
And then there's like, you can't be, head has to be down. You have to like, keep your head back.
Yeah.
So I did that. I woke up early in the morning. I had a headache, obviously. I woke up in the morning. They cleaned it. They foamed it up. They sprayed it. They said it's perfect. Next morning, my flight was at 4 a.m. They picked me up at like 1 a.m. They do one more cleaning. They put a headband on your head.
Why the headband?
Because when you fly, they don't want your head to expand. So now I'm going to be embarrassed. Now listen. I get to the airport, and there's around 100 dudes with headbands.
No, come on. Really?
And you from all over the world, and you look and see, that one went to Dr. Siddick, that one went to Dr. Hughes, that one, because they have the name on it. Yeah. It was wild, and then
That's cool.
So you flew home a whole plane with guys that got their hair done.
On my flight, there were 16 people.
16.
I counted, and I was trying to take pictures. I'm like 16 people.
You guys should have did a group shot. That would have been hilarious.
And it was funny because a guy I worked with got it done,
Right?
and like he's like, no, I just use different shampoo. I'm like, bro, but I went in there like kind of like Eminem and 8 Mile. I'm like, I'm telling everyone, like I'm getting my hair done. So I came back, and then I'm like, yeah, I got it done. So I didn't have to hide it with a hat or anything. And it just kept.
It's in person. It's absolutely insane.
It just kept growing and growing.
Insane.
And growing. It was what? No scar in the back. And
because like the old days, they would cut out a patch in the back, and you see those guys walking around New York when it didn't work, and now they got that really bad, ugly scar on the back. The back of his head is shaved where they got the hair from.
I still get a skin fade, and there's not even a line there, so it's
unbelievable.
All right.
Holy crap!
When I'm about 80, I might need that. I'll remember.
You're gonna make it to but no, you're never gonna need that.
On a turkey.
Yes, it was actually one of the best decisions ever made. I was very happy with it.
Right.
Not expensive at all. It's I was supposed to go with 4 guys, 3 bailed. 1 went to Jersey to get it done.
Right.
And 9 months later, had to go to Turkey to get it redone.
Right.
Other one went to DR, and it's good.
Why is Turkey the place to go for this? How do they get the reputation?
I think it's cheaper businesses and stuff because there's doctors from all over the world that go there. So they go there because I guess it's a lot cheaper. It's one of the most visited places in the world. You've been there. It's one of the most visited places in the world.
Turkey's amazing.
And it's a great hub for the Middle East.
Did you get to wander around or no?
Oh, yeah, I've been to Turkey a few times. I love Turkey.
Did you go to the Blue Mosque?
I did. Went to the Blue Mosque, all that stuff.
Did you buy a rug?
I didn't buy a rug. How am I going to fit that on the plane? They thought I was shady because I showed up there with just a school bag. They're like, because I was going there for business. I'm like, I'm going here for business. Get my hair done, coming right back.
That's wild.
Yeah, it was,
man. That is so cool.
Not expensive. All you do is pay for the flight. And honestly, I brought $300 with cash. I came back with $250. I bought food across the street for 3 days. Yeah, that's it.
That's great.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Good for you, Mike.
Good move.
Yeah, it is a good move. You look a lot younger now.
Thank you. I do.
Holy crap.
Thank you. It's a no kids thing. That's what it is.
Oh, my back hurts now.
Right. Merry Christmas, John Quartz, down there in Philly. Right on, brother. Stupid Eagles won again, right? All right. I know. I'm rooting for the Bills. Who are you rooting for? You're like a Tommy DeVito guy. I can tell. You're. Yes, you are.
I'm one of those fans that people don't like. I want the Giants to lose every game to get a better draft pick.
Well, that's smart. Though.
Yeah, but I'm not
at this point. It's smart to do that. Why would you win? It's dumb
and
to
I'm a
win.
little over the Tommy DeVito thing.
So is the team. They benched him.
It seems like it's a very Jeremy Lin type thing. Jeremy Lin was more talented, but it's more
God.
And they just push him on you like DeVito tomato sauce. It's like, relax. Let's win a little bit. That's all.
Right. And Mike also does some traveling. Where have you been lately? How many countries have you been to?
96.
No, 96 countries.
96. Yeah.
96 countries.
All right.
I did a bunch of crazy ones. I just got back from the Congo.
That's not a crazy one though for you.
Well, no, it's one of the most dangerous places in the world. It's actually one
kind of crazy.
Oh, so it's one of your most dangerous ones?
The most dangerous. It was worse than Afghanistan and Ukraine. It was
really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, the Congo was the most insane one I've done so far. I did Afghanistan, which was wild.
Right. Well, tell me about Afghanistan first.
Afghanistan's really, really, really difficult to get to. So it's because they don't give visas. This is right before the Americans pulled out of Afghanistan.
Right.
I knew what was going on. I knew I had to get there. So you need someone to sponsor you to a lot of these countries. So you need a family or someone to be like, I'm going to bring Mike Saffa with me. If he does anything stupid, my family's responsible.
Right.
It happened in Pakistan. So now just say I go there and I
went to Pakistan. You're crazy.
And just say I act a fool, do something stupid. If I, disrespect religion or rob a store, that family's in more trouble than I am.
Right.
So Afghanistan, I have to make friends. So I just, I have a little podcast, I have a few listeners. So I told this guy from Afghanistan, who was a famous tour guy to come on my show. And I friended him. I'm like, I would love to come there. Hence, I got the letter of invitation. But I'll tell you a wild story. So I'm in Afghanistan, okay? I'm in Mazar-e Sharif, which is up north.
No one goes there.
I don't believe I ever told you a story.
That place used to be something. That place went to shit, though, man.
And it was so I was there for 2 days. I was supposed to go to Kabul for 2 days. And it's like 3 a.m, and I get a knock on my door. And it's my little tour guide, Noor. And he's like, okay, we got to go. I'm like, no. Our flight's at, 9 a.m. He's like, no, you have to leave the country. And I'm like, what? He's like, they just blew up the school in Kabul. Remember all those girls died?
Oh, yeah.
It's time to go.
Yeah, he's like, you have to leave. I'm like, well, what do I do? Like, and now I'm bugging out, and there's barely Wi-Fi. I'm trying to text Julie. There's no Wi-Fi.
Right. And
he's like, we're going to take you to Uzbekistan. Now, right away, I'm like, now I'm bugging out. I'm with my friend, and we're in the back of the car, and he's driving us. And I don't even never told you a story.
No, I haven't heard this one.
And he turned around the same way that when you and I are in the car, and you're like, oh, Mike, make it right up here.
Right.
He's like, listen, we're going to go to a few checkpoints. If we have to just run over anyone at the checkpoint, don't be alarmed. It's not a real checkpoint. I'm like, what? So that's what he says.
Don't worry about it.
So now the first
checkpoint's not real.
The first checkpoint we stop at, we give the stuff, and they're talking to each other, and like go. And then we're driving. He's going like 50 miles per hour, kind of like in a desert scene. It's not the desert. I'm not going to exaggerate it.
Right.
And there's like 4 kids standing in the middle of the street. I'm like, he's like, oh, this one's not real. And I'm thinking he's going to run these people over. But he just like went on the sand and just kept going. We get to the border, and the border's probably from here to like, just say Broadway, maybe like a half a block.
Yeah. And
there's a ditch that's probably like 4 feet deep because they make the cars go through the ditch so there's not a bomb in the car.
Right.
They make the car get wet.
Oh, wow.
So he's like, all right, they won't let me go any further. You have to walk across. So I walk across, and the guy goes, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm trying to go to Uzbekistan. He's like, COVID test. I'm like,
COVID? That's what they were worried about?
Yeah, and he's like, I'm like, oh, he's like, okay, we'll do a test.
Right.
24 hours. I'm like, what do I do? He's like, go back to Afghanistan. He's like, or I give you a rapid test right now, $100. Sir, he's like, okay, you don't have COVID. And then they let us in the country. And I'm like, okay, so now we're Googling. And we want to go to Tashkent, which is like the main city. I'm like, sir, airport's like 3 miles away. How do we get there? He's like, I'm not a tour guide. And they just left us. We had to walk 3 miles without luggage. Yeah.
I would have lost my. Would you have lost your shit, Matt?
Well, it sounds like I'm not going to try.
Yeah, exactly.
So yes, Afghanistan was wild.
Oh my.
Ukraine and then Congo with the 3.
Were you in Ukraine for the the war shit or
so
before
Ukraine,
that?
I go there as my wife.
Let me give this guy a little shout out. $5. We'll take your 5. Hey, hope you had a great Christmas. Thanks again for answering my half Hulk face question. The other show, I have another O&A question. Whatever happened to Derek? Oh, geez. Okay. I don't really know what happened to Derek, to be honest with you. I'm sorry that you just wasted $5 on that. Derek used to work for the Opie and Anthony show, and he was pretty talented. All right, go ahead.
So Ukraine, I had this one friend who travels with me, and I had to kind of put him in a ruse. I'm like, hey, let's go to Moldova.
They're all noticing that you will not. You didn't take your arm off Matt's shoulder
when I talk.
Yeah.
I can look that way if you want to balance it out.
So
I wouldn't mind a little shoulder action.
I want to get a chair.
Thank you.
So I go to Moldova.
Where's this now?
In Moldova.
Okay.
So I tell my buddy, let's go to Moldova. My whole plan was to drive to Odessa. There we go.
Yeah, sit.
My whole plan was to drive to Odessa, Ukraine. I had this in my mind already.
Get closer, because you're not that teeny. You're a monster too.
So my plan was to go. I knew I wanted to go to Ukraine.
Right.
So I tell my buddy, let's go to Moldova, go down to Romania. We'll do all that stuff. He's like, all right. We land in Moldova. We rent a car. I'm like, bro, we're like 2 hours from Odessa, Ukraine. He's like, I don't care. Like, we have to go. He's like, there's no chance we're going. I'm like, listen, let's go for a day.
Jesus.
So we drive 2 hours. We get to the border. And this part, I'm not making a joke of it. You saw like 100 cars leaving.
Right.
Not one car going in.
Really?
Yeah. They were like, what are you doing at the border?
Please come in.
Yeah, they're like, what are you doing?
Right.
I'm like, honestly, I just want to offer, support. Does anyone need food? And the guy's like, there's a war going on.
Right.
I'm like, I know. I just want to go. The guy's like, we're not responsible for you.
Right.
And we rented a car from SIXT. It's like the kind of enterprise out there in Europe. And we had to give a $5,000 deposit if something happens to the car. Usually it's like $25.
Right.
So we get to Odessa.
In case it gets hit by a missile.
Yeah, a bomb.
Right.
So we're in Odessa, and I don't tell anyone. I don't tell my wife, my family I'm here. And we're there.
She must love you.
Oh,
where are you now, Mike? I'm in the middle of Ukraine.
No, I lied. I said I'm in Moldova.
Right.
And then we go. So now it's like 7 o'clock at night, and everywhere we go is like shutting down because there's an 8 o'clock curfew. So I'm like, we need a hotel. I go on booking.com. I get a hotel. And as we go in there, the girl's like, can you leave tomorrow morning? I'm like, okay.
Yes, I'd like to.
And I'm like, why?
Yeah.
And she's like rolling her eyes. And she's like, tomorrow's the 1 year anniversary of the war where we're experiencing threats. I'm like, oh, I didn't even realize. I'm like,
Oh my God.
So then I'm like, you know what? I text my wife, my brother. I'm like, hey, don't be mad. I'm in Ukraine.
Promise you won't
Yeah.
be mad.
And I'm going to show you pictures. You can post them if you want. And outside my hotel room, it said nearest bomb shelter with an arrow.
Right.
So we hung out there for 2 days. And we stayed one more day because I wanted to see more stuff. And then we got out of there. So those were the two back-to-back wild ones.
Did you stay at a hotel?
The Amsterdam hotel.
Was it nice?
Gorgeous. No one was there.
No one was there. But I mean, did you?
Pretty cheap because of the war.
Right.
Super cheap.
Did you get a feeling that people were just living their lives, or
Well,
you could feel that it was pretty intense? Like
in Odessa, because it's kind of far removed. It's far from Kiev and all that stuff.
right.
It seemed like everything was normal. But when we left a few months later, there was a few bombs that did happen there. But when we were there, it was honestly a party atmosphere. Everyone was really loving life. If you were there, you didn't know what was going on. Like, it's funny. You didn't see one Ukraine flag in the window. I'm like, wait a minute. In my neighborhood, there's Ukraine flags everywhere.
Yeah. There's some in this neighborhood.
Yeah. Not that that's bad.
No, but you look up and you see the Ukraine flags, you see the Israel flags.
Mhm.
I mean, people are all flying flags in this
Of course,
in this
from that
city these
country too,
days.
yeah.
Right. Holy crap! So what about the Congo?
So the Congo's always
Opie
been.
wears compression socks. All right, thanks, bro.
Hey, Randy.
Where's Randy?
Right there.
Randy, you met Randy.
Great guy.
Yeah.
Awesome dude. I actually met him at Carl's restaurant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was with my wife and my mother-in-law, and he walked over.
Yeah. Randy's a good guy.
Awesome guy.
He's got a little taste of Gebhards when he's around. He's a big Kansas City Chiefs fan, though. There, Mikey.
It's unfortunate. They're playing horrible.
And Mahomes is a crybaby.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, Randy. Sorry.
He is. His
Sorry,
temper
sorry,
tantrums
sorry.
getting a little ridiculous.
Sorry, Randy. So tell us about the Congo.
The Congo's always been like a dream of mine. It sounds.
And you just got back?
got back. The Congo, it sounds corny. Remember a Great Adventure, Six Flags?
Sure.
There was that ride, Congo Rapids.
I never did.
And that's why you went.
Yeah. Well, I was super young.
Right.
And I remember there was a map that said Congo Rapids. Like we were there, the Congo. I'm like, it's a real place. You can drive down the Congo River.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to go there eventually. But it's not humanly possible to go to Congo. Anyway.
Wait, you're not allowed to go to the Congo? Is it an
The
emergency?
visa is very difficult to get.
Right. So how do you get? I don't even want to know.
So I met a few people. I want to go. And I don't want to say ruse, but the excuse I give is that I go there to watch World Cup qualifying soccer because that's when the country shuts down.
Right.
So I find out when there's a World Cup qualifying match, December 15th.
Right.
I'm going.
Right.
I tell the government, hey, I want to go. I write them a letter. Fine. So I went out to the Republic of the Congo.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah, I flew to the Republic of the Congo, which is the nicer of the Congos. It was actually gorgeous. It was beautiful.
Right.
And then we had to take, I wish I had pictures to show, which I do, but I'll show you. And we had to take the ferry across to the Democratic Republic of Congo. It was the scariest, sketchiest place I've ever seen in my life. There's no rules. There's no traffic lights, traffic signals, cops. It took us 2 hours and 12 minutes to go 1 mile.
Oh my! Why?
Because there's just no traffic. We stopped at a roundabout.
Right.
And I have video of all this. We're at the roundabout, and there's like, I'm not joking, a goat walking across, a guy getting a haircut, a lady with a rickshaw, a guy selling a tissue. And I tell my guy, I'm like, are you going to go? He's like, no, we're like the 4th car. I'm at the roundabout. He goes, yeah, up there when one of the cars, they'll kind of like bump into each other.
Yeah.
And then our lane goes. Like, so you're getting bumped into. Cops come in, it is
Kind of a
chaos.
tag you're it kind of.
Yeah, we
situation.
finally got to the hotel. I stayed in a 5-star hotel, and I'm, 5-star hotel.
Yeah.
And the stadium was 1.5 miles from the hotel. The game started at 6. It was 4. The guy's like, we're not making it.
And it's a mile away.
I'm like, can we walk? He's like, you can't walk. I'm like,
Why can't you walk?
it's not the safest.
Huh.
He's like, honestly, you don't look like a Congolese guy. They're going to rob you.
Right.
So I'm like, listen, now I already had tickets to the match. I'm like, we got to go. So we get in the car. We didn't move for an hour. I'm like, can we do a scooter? He's like, you might be. I'm like, well, I'll go on a
It's
scooter.
1 mile away. You can pretty much.
1.5.
Oh,
We saw the stadium.
God.
So we see the stadium, and we go on a scooter. We get there, and we get our section. There was 50,000 Congolese people. I'm playing the drums, the bongo, and it was anything you can ever imagine.
So you did get into the game.
Oh, I went to the game.
All
I got myself a jersey.
All
I
right.
won 2-0 in
That's-
Mauritania.
Right.
And how'd you get back? How long did it take to get back after the game?
After the game, it was 40,000 people, but celebrating because
Right.
they won.
Right.
Yeah.
So afterwards, I'm like, what do we do? I'm like, and now it's pitch
I
black.
think, oh boy, they better
Right.
win.
And the guy's like, listen, you're going to get on a scooter. And I basically rode like meet. Like it was Congolese dude, me, Congolese dude. Like everybody was super cool with me because they're like, this guy's wearing a jersey. He's screaming for us. They don't know who is this guy?
Right.
They thought I was military.
Yeah.
They thought I was UFC.
Right.
Some guys like taking pictures UFC. I'm like, oh, I hope this guy doesn't think I can fight.
Right.
This guy's like doing this. I'm like, oh yeah, bro, you know. But I was there. I went to the stadium where Ali fought Foreman.
Right.
The Rumble in the Jungle. I saw some cool stuff there. It was a cool place.
Were you scared there?
Never scared, but always like head on a swivel.
Right. And how was the food and all that?
Food was good. A lot of springbok, different meats and fishes.
I don't know what a springbok is.
And it's called fufu.
Sounds like a German beer.
No.
Yeah.
It's called.
Do you have that on tap?
2 springboks, please.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, you guys want a beer?
I'll do a beer.
You want a beer? You want a beer?
Everyone get a beer?
I'll be right back.
All right, Matt's
I have
gonna
no way to leave my arm.
All right. Sit.
Yeah, so the Congo is cool. We had fufu, which is like a.
Did you get to see? Is there wild animals there?
I went to see.
Like rhinoceroses.
No, I saw that before. I went
hippos.
To see, is it called the bonobos or the bonobos? They're like the little gorillas.
Right.
They're the closest. They think closest link to us. They're the only animals that French kiss each other. They kiss with tongues. They have periods. So we went to their sanctuary.
Every animal has a period, right?
I don't know, but they French kiss each other. And the thing is, they're smaller.
Yeah.
And they're kind of endangered. So there's a whole sanctuary we went to go see, which was awesome.
And you were watching them French kiss? Were you getting turned on?
A little bit. It was cool to see. They walk around. They're human-like, which is
right.
It was wild to see.
French kissing.
So then after that, I went to Senegal, and Senegal was gorgeous. So that was a safe place to be.
And did you go on can you go on safaris there, or is it more like just the animals that are in the area?
Congo is more gorilla trekking. It was more gorilla trekking, but I went there for the soccer match. That's
right.
Hence why I went there. If the government asked me, I had to show them that.
Right.
Yes.
Oh my God. Did you see any gorillas?
Yeah, but the bonobos or the bonobos, I feel like I don't know how to pronounce it. But yeah, we saw.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those are the big suckers.
No, they're bigger. They're big, but they're not as huge as the huge like
regular gorillas.
Regular ones.
Okay.
They're very human-like. So.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Go if you look up a picture of I don't know how to say it either.
BON. I hate the word.
They look very much like
they mate for life. They kiss with their tongues.
Those are the ones you were talking about.
Yes,
you said they were smaller.
Well, we have the baby ones there because it's a sanctuary.
All right, now I got
like an orphanage.
No, I know exactly which.
That was
which
wild
one you're talking
see.
about. They look a lot like humans. It's kind of creepy.
It was wild to see. It was cool.
Right. St. Ranger. What's up, St. Ranger? Happy New Year. From Pam and I. I like the bar, seeing out that window and seeing the pinball. Howdy, all. Don't be a Grinch or a Scrooge. Hit the like. Yeah, hit the like. If you're checking out the live stream, hit the like. We would greatly appreciate that. Thank you, St. Ranger. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Every time I hear bonobo, I think of the O&A episode where the girl tried to educate you guys about them, and Patrice, I think, was relentless. Okay, yes, I do remember that. Oh my God. So world traveler. What else about the Congo? Like, I don't know how you do this stuff, dude. Like, you're never scared when you're in these.
You know, my biggest issue is getting people to come with me.
Right.
So I'm like, if I right now reach out to, hey, you have a weekend, let's go to Germany. Right. You're like, I'm in.
Right.
You always tell me if I go to normal places, I'm going to come.
Yeah, I would do that in a second. But also, it's like, let's go to Ukraine or the Congo.
That's the
Afghanistan. Issue. I'm like, why? No.
So that's the issue. So my next big one, it's one of the holy grails of traveling, Turkmenistan.
What's that?
It's and I'm not speaking ill of the country because it's impossible to get a visa to. It's basically North Korea, without the violence, without the fat.
Is it close to North Korea?
It's very close to Iran. It's around the border.
Okay.
It's actually probably the safest country in the world, but it's under an alleged dictator. He actually changed the name of the month or the weeks, I'm not sure, to his friends and family's name. So there's no February. It's Greg.
Oh my God.
Yeah. The whole country.
Wait, I've never heard of this country. Wait, so it's near the Iranian border?
It's on the border of Iran.
So you're going to try to get into Iran?
No, not yet.
Yes, you are.
No.
You are. Yes.
And then
Ixnay on the Iran thing.
Turkmenistan, it's actually in the Guinness Book of World Records. It has the most marble. The entire city's in marble. Ashgabat.
Oh my God!
It's actually the people say I don't think this that it's the strangest country in the world.
Why?
They only allow white cars in the country. Mm-hmm. No dogs because the president or dictator or I don't know what his title is.
Wait, no dogs in the whole country?
He doesn't like the smell of dogs.
So there's no dogs.
No dogs. Only white cars.
Only white cars.
Mm-hmm. The whole city's marble. It's one of the 5 holy grails of traveling. I'm going there in March.
Right.
Soccer. March 26th.
Soccer.
Yes.
And what are they known for? What's like their,
You know what they're known for? I'm going to show you, and you know the picture. It's called the Gate of Hell. It's that crater, the gas crater in the middle of the desert.
Oh shit!
That's it. That's Turkmenistan.
Hasn't that been burning for?
Yes, you nailed it.
Wait, the gates of hell. No,
yes.
Explain it to me.
Thank you.
I gotta look up the gates of hell.
Yes, just type in Turkmenistan Gates of Hell.
Supposedly, it's like an old oil field or something that's been burning for
The 70s. I think
since the 70s.
Right. I remember hearing about that.
Wait, gates of hell. Let me look
You
this
go there
up
in
real
March?
fast.
Yes. You come with me?
Okay.
Gates of Hell, though technically called the Darvaza gas crater, locals know the crater as the Gates of Hell. Its fiery glow can be seen for miles around.
And I'm sleeping out there for one night.
Let me see if I can get a little more.
You're gonna sleep in a gas crater yurt?
Yep.
And wait. What else about this? See, I hate looking this shit up like that. Okay. The Gates of Hell crater was created in 1971 when a Soviet drilling rig accidentally punched into a massive underground natural gas cavern, causing the ground to collapse and the entire drilling rig to fall in. Having punctured a pocket of gas, poisonous fumes began leaking at an alarming rate to head off a potential environmental catastrophe. The Soviets set the hole alight, it looks like, figuring it would stop burning within a few weeks. Oh, so they lit the fucking thing basically and said, all right,
A few weeks.
it'll burn itself out.
Someone lost their job because of that.
And it's been burning since 1971. So
That's
it's been burning for, what would that be, 52 years. Cheers. What are we drinking, Matt?
All right. Well, you've got it's the smoked porter. Remember that one we had the other day?
We did have the smoked
She's
porter.
good. And then you've got a Sierra Celebration.
Oh, okay.
Holiday IPA. Cheers, everybody.
God damn. Wait, bang the table.
Bang
the table for
Bang
the
the damn table.
for the weak Spanish king. You should know this. You're a world traveler, bro. Oh, that's really, really good. I'm digging the smoking
I like
beers.
this one.
Mhm.
It's good for you.
Thank you.
So so you're gonna go to the Gates of Hell?
Yes, without a doubt. I'm going to go to Ashgabat.
How close can you get to that damn thing?
You can walk up to, there's a little, I guess, barrier, but you're up there. Like you can.
I
spit
just
into-
was reading about this damn thing like
And
a week or two ago.
Because of the person I met, I'm staying in a yurt outside.
What's a yurt?
It's kind of like
it's a permanent tent.
Is it like a hammock?
No, a tent. A tent.
Oh,
It's like a tent.
It's a round tent.
Yeah,
Right?
yes, we're gonna stay in there that night. We're sleeping over the whole night.
And you're gonna take a peek into the hole.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be
burning
there for the whole night. We're staying the whole night there.
Burning
Smell like burnt gas all
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Burning
Yeah,
for 52 fucking years.
Yeah, I'm
man.
excited. That's like one of the holy grails of traveling.
Don't we have something like that in Pennsylvania where they had to shut down the whole town because there's an old mine or something that's burning?
Yeah, the whole thing's still sinking in there, I think.
Or
Isn't it?
something. I gotta look that up. Wow. All right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So I got.
And how close to Iran are you at that point?
It's on the border, but I can't go there.
He's going Iran.
No.
Cheers, Iran.
I
You're going Iran.
would love to because that's actually
You're gonna take a peek.
I cannot because you need a tour guide with you the whole time there,
Mhm.
and right now I'm not ready to do Iran yet.
You're not
You
ready.
don't want to commit
I
to
would,
it,
I would,
right?
yes, I would love to, but it doesn't fit the schedule. The two people I'm going with do not want to go. That's the holdup.
Well,
So
tell
I'm
them
very
to
fair.
stay at the
What are you traveling
hotel.
with pussies for,
Right.
then?
Well, okay, but
Yeah, Tell them to go play some. I don't know what's their little board game over there.
so
Tell
I'm
them do a
very
couple
fair.
Sudokus at the hotel. You're gonna go to Iran.
I got three people, so we vote. We vote on where we're going to go next. So I got shot down. So I'm very fair. So I lost 2-1. So that's okay.
You're if you're a world traveler, you've gone to 96 countries. You're with the wrong people if they're saying no to Iran.
I agree.
Just
I agree.
saying.
I agree. Remember, I don't travel
Just
with
saying.
the same group of people. It's whoever's available. Whoever wants to travel with me. I just traveled to the Congo with the dude I met one time.
Look, I know how many countries there are in the world, but they don't. How many countries are there?
193 or 195. Actually,
Are you trying to do all 195?
I do. I am. Yes, I am.
And you're up to 96.
96. I'll hit 100 in March.
Oh,
100
really?
plus. Yeah, I'm going away in February.
Wait, so which is the next 4 to get you to 100?
January's up in the air. I might go to like Costa Rica or Nicaragua.
Have you been to France yet?
I've been to every country in Europe except San Marino and Belarus.
All right. Belarus is a little rough too.
So January's up in the air. February's Mongolia because Julia and I are going to go to Japan,
That's good.
Nice.
which I've been to in Mongolia.
Okay.
And then March, so Mongolia right now is 97, and March will be Turkmenistan 98. And then whether I'm going to go to Kazakhstan, or Azerbaijan, Georgia, Armenia, that's up in the air.
Iran's 100.
I hate him.
We all know Iran's 100.
He's pushing it.
You see how he was talking? I don't know really what I'm going to do after 98.
That would be an epic 100.
I'm going to put my toes in Iran. That's what you're going to do.
That'd be the way to do it.
All right.
That's it.
What is the ultimate country that is like the one?
Well, as of right now, it's North Korea, of course, because we can't.
Oh, yeah,
because we actually can't, no, but we can't go there.
Right.
But if you ask other travelers, it's Turkmenistan, it's North Korea, Yemen's very high,
Right.
because Yemen at this point is considered a little dangerous. Iran's very, very high, and those are and then some of the small South Pacific islands like Nauru. These countries have they're 26 miles around,
And they're just hard to get to in general,
and very expensive. You can get to it.
You have to take a kayak or
Yeah,
something.
or you're flying 3 days to get there.
3 days.
Yeah.
So North Korea is obviously the number one.
Because we can't. That's the only country in the world we're not allowed to go to. We're allowed. They let us in. Our country does not let us in.
Wait, so you're allowed into North Korea?
North Korea.
North Korea will allow Americans in there, but America says no
exactly.
way.
There's tourism that goes to North Korea. If I had duals, which I wouldn't do because of my profession.
I gotta say it, man. I gotta say it. I hate politics in general, and I'm not a fan of anybody at this point. But when Trump fucking walked over the border in North Korea, that was fucking badass.
It was epic.
That was badass.
Whatever happened to that kid who he ran across recently? It was a couple months ago.
He's such an asshole. They threw him back.
Yeah,
he's such an asshole that North Korea's we don't want to.
We don't want this guy
for real.
So
they threw him back into America.
He had assault charges and child pornography charges against him.
Right.
So,
North Korea's we don't want this.
Yeah, we don't want.
And they threw him.
We'll take someone else.
They threw him back.
Yes.
They threw him back into America.
No man's
or to America, I should say.
Yes.
But whatever you think of Trump, him walking over that border was holy.
That was a badass scene because I've been to those blue stables where there's a line in the floor,
right?
And North Korea's on one side and South Korea.
Wait, you've been to those in other countries?
No, the North. I went to the DMZ, South Korea. North
Wait,
Korea.
you were at the DMZ, so you were really close to North Korea.
I would never do it, but I could just spit into North Korea. I was 5 steps from North Korea.
They probably don't like that.
No.
And even if you take a step in, they take it very seriously, right?
They would tell you might get shot or arrested.
Oh my god!
But I wouldn't do it.
But you saw the line right there.
Yeah, and that doesn't count. But I'll tell you a wild thing. So we're in South Korea, and I go on a tour, and before the tour, they kind of inspect your shirt. You wouldn't be able to go with this outfit because you have ripped jeans. And I'm like, what? And then you watch a propaganda video.
Yeah.
And it's look how poor the West is. Their clothes are ripped. And they're looking at binoculars to look into our country. As I'm watching, I'm like, these guys are right. We look, it's our clothes are sometimes tattered for. Yeah. And it's look, they have ripped jeans. They can't even afford a jacket. They have a hood that would zip.
Right.
So you're watching, you're oh my God.
God.
Yeah. So we were right. I was 5 feet from North Korea.
Was it killing you being a world traveler like that you couldn't
But I want to do it the right way. I don't want to just run into it and I was here. For me, that doesn't count.
Right.
I want to meet people. I want to eat the food. I want to.
Yeah.
I'm not just doing it.
You want to go to the fake cities and all that, right?
Pyongyang.
The fake cities. There's supposedly isn't it almost like a facade?
They say it's a facade and stuff. Yes.
And then they take the tourists to show them how great North Korea is, but it's not real.
Lee Abamonte, he was on your show, The Travel. He's been the youngest.
I love Lee. Tell Lee I said hi.
Greatest dude, youngest American to visit every country in the world. He went there and he said he was in their monster hotel.
We know a guy. He went to every country in the world.
That's awesome.
Lee Abamonte.
And he tells a great story. He says he went to dinner there. He said the hotel's empty.
In North Korea?
North Korea. He was there on a tour, 6 people. And they go into the dining room and he's like, there's 100 tables and it's only 6 of them. 8 o'clock, you got to leave. We have 280 people coming in, and they don't. He's like, guys, everyone got to go. And you can't leave the hotel room.
Yeah,
you're only only floors 14 and 15.
Right.
And he's like, oh, can I get on? Lee's kind of a wise ass. He's like, can I go on 20? I wish it's booked up for years.
Oh my God! What a scam! That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe you're going. What is it called again? The Gates of Hell, right?
Gates of Hell in Turkmenistan.
That's wild. All right, let me. Thank you, brother. $5. Matt has never been happier to have Harley Davidson hearing damage.
That wasn't nice. JFK. Oh, okay.
I love it.
Wasn't very nice.
But when you get to talk to a guy that's traveled around the world, that's really funny though, JFK. Thank you. Then thanks for your $5. That's really funny. Look, Matt can talk. Mikey can talk. We know that. Mikey can talk. I just love the balls you have to go to some of these places. I think I was a little scared going to Jamaica when we went from the airport to the resort. It was a 2-hour ride through the countryside, and we stopped a couple times. And armed guards came on, armed military, and they want to be really intimidating. Even that scared me.
Yeah, you get an uneasy feeling.
So, but now, what you're doing, I can't even imagine, man. Can't even imagine. Jeez, North Korea. Holy crap.
But there's still no plan for that yet, right? You have to.
So I believe
that all
North Korea.
Yeah.
So
Wait, how can you do it as an American? Yeah, how do
beforehand?
No, how do Americans do it without getting in trouble with the government? Are they just being sneak, going through Canada or something?
Yeah.
Or is there actually a way you can do it?
I'm going to plug them. YoungPioneerTours.com. They actually they set up the tours. You fly into China and you take the train into Pyongyang. They set up everything, and I email the guys like every month, like, "Hey, can Americans go?" Unfortunately, no.
Right.
Until the ban is lifted or
They're not going to lift the ban.
Well, I think
so. How did Lee get in?
It only happened maybe like 8 years ago.
Oh, okay.
7 years ago. I think when Otto Wambach went, when he died,
Oh,
I think that's when it stopped.
Right.
But I think in the August of 2024, the ban is supposed to be lifted unless it gets renewed. Hopefully, it doesn't get renewed, and then we can go.
Right.
August 25th, me, Matt, and Opie podcasting in Pyongyang.
There you go.
Not a chance. I love to think I got balls, but that's crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
And the Congo, holy crap!
Why don't safely in South Korea in 4 weeks?
Yes.
Yeah.
On my way,
Yeah. Matt's
on my way to Thailand.
Matt's a world traveler. He's on his way to.
Yeah, but I do the same damn countries all the time.
yeah. He's got. Are you still going to get snipped in Thailand?
I'm gonna make sure my translation's all sound. I don't want the wrong snip job done, because they might rebate your payment,
Right.
but I don't think you can reapply, rehook.
Can you imagine? Oh my God! But you might get snipped in Thailand, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
because it's done. We're ready now. We're ready.
Get a couple
two kids and we're all set.
Are you going to get a couple procedures?
That's right.
in Thailand?
MRI and a nut job.
That's quite the combo.
Take a little off the shoulder, and
Right.
then
That's quite the combo. A little, shave down the shoulder a little bit and cut my nuts. That's wow. All right.
Yep.
And you just got it done, right?
Just got it done like 3 months ago.
Yeah. How'd it feel?
It wasn't bad. I've never done any drug in my life, so they gave me the anesthesia.
Okay.
Before the guy finished explaining what was going on, I was out cold.
Okay.
Get it done. I woke up. You felt a little sore.
You put the peas on your balls.
I'm gonna have to figure out how much anesthesia I need.
Yeah. You might have partaken in different narcotics that I haven't. And then you have to do a lot of homework to release all this stuff. And then you have to get it retested to make sure you're not fertile anymore.
Gotcha. So overall, how what's the time the amount of time you got to allot for that?
I think it was 3 weeks of just nonstop, and you have to bring a sample to them. And then they tell you, hey,
You're good.
I wasn't good.
Oh, you weren't
They called
good.
it like, hey, you have to keep.
Damn, you got some evil Knievel
man.
sperm.
No. I didn't do enough stuff.
No.
Yeah, so he's like, you have to continue to do your homework and get more of it out.
Oh, you had to clean the pipes.
Yes,
better.
way more.
Oh, I thought you had evil Knievel sperm.
No.
Jumping over the Snake River Canyon.
So
for the older audience.
yeah,
Cheers.
so I'm good now.
All right. That's good.
Painless though.
Okay.
It looked weird, but it was okay. There's a little hole in it, which was kind of weird.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
A hole in what? Maybe I'll wait.
In the scrotum. But like I said, I fell asleep within 5 minutes. No, 5 seconds, and I woke up. The guy's like, "You done?"
Right.
I woke up. I was all dizzy. I was
You
walking.
sore?
Very sore,
Yeah.
but nothing to the point where I could. I went to work next day.
Okay.
Sweatpants. Just to.
Mike, you're a weird dude.
How long till you can bang?
He's going to Turkey. Do you understand what just happened here, man? He went to Turkey to get his hair did with a whole bunch of other dudes in a hotel, 5-star hotel. And then he just travels around. He saw North Korea. He saw the line for North Korea, and he got his balls done.
It's been a good year.
So we're not talking about putting hair on the ball.
Wait, that's all in a year?
That was all this year.
What did I do? Wait, this is the end of the year. What was the craziest thing I did this year?
Yeah.
Had a couple beers with Matt.
No, the hair was.
Wait, I can't.
We took a field trip to a Christmas tree farm.
We hung out with dudes at an Elks Club. That was the craziest thing I did this year. Cheers to Matt. Holy wow, I gotta live my life, dude. Something is wrong. Wait, you did all that in a year?
The hair was 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
This year was Ukraine, and the SNP, and Congo.
And the Congo.
Yes.
How's the music in the Congo?
It was loud. It was a lot of.
Is it rap music or is it like
No, they actually-
80s new wave?
No. They like old school rap.
Old school.
Old school rap.
They go Biggie? They go Biggie Smalls?
Tupac was huge there.
Tupac is huge in the Congo.
Huge to the point where Jeff Pearlman's writing a book about him.
Right.
And I reached out to him like, bro, I'm in the Congo, and
Yeah.
people, and I got in some context there of like why everyone loves him there. It was pretty weird. Yeah, it was weird.
That is wild.
Yeah, wild stuff. And Congo was there's two of them. It's really interesting. One's really, really developed and one's not.
Wait, you did say that earlier. Wait, there's two Congos?
There's two Congos.
So it's like a North Korea, South Korea, North Carolina, South Carolina type deal?
Yes, it's the Republic of the Congo, which is Brazzaville. And you take the ferry across 12 minutes to Kinshasa, where the Rumble in the Jungle was, which Ali informant.
Right.
Yeah, it was wild. It was a cool.
Which side was the Belgian Congo?
Kinshasa, I believe. No. You know what? I might be wrong. Might have been Brazzaville.
Anyway.
No, but it was the damage. Yeah, they cut people's hands off and stuff. It was tragic.
All right. Now that you set up the whole thing here, this is lovely. What happened to you in your life that you have to do this?
You know what?
What are you running from, man?
Yeah. Well, I remember when Carl did it with Lee. When you and Carl podcast with Lee, Carl's like, "You're CIA, bro."
Oh, no.
Remember Carl couldn't get over it. He was drinking the whole day. He's like, "You're CIA."
We had no doubt.
Give it a stank eye.
Yeah. All kidding aside, me and Carl had no doubt. It's a very old episode of the Opie Radio podcast if you want to find it. But we did a podcast with Lee Abamonte, right? Yeah, and he's the youngest guy to hit every fucking country in the world. And me and Carl,
JFK is really funny, man.
what does he say now? I never seen someone who could use a drug habit more than I.
I like this dude.
But we were convinced that if you're traveling that much, you got to be CIA. You got missions all over. Because we have a friend, and he comes to New York. And all of a sudden, he's supposed to be in New York City for a long weekend. And all of a sudden he's like, I got to go. Leaves all his shit behind. It's still in our closet. And he just goes. And without getting into more specifics, next thing you know, he's like on a professional hockey team in Australia. I'm like, what is going on?
Well, at least now you know where to send his shit.
Right. Well, without giving it away. We know him very well. But he never told us what he did. He was a traveler, and if I was a betting man, I would say he's absolutely CIA. Absolutely,
that makes a lot of sense. If you read those books about the CIA guys, they just have random friends in random places that they acquaintances have a beer and a dinner. Here's my stuff, seen a few weeks, and then just
and most CIA guys, you will never know they were in the CIA because that's the code too. Yep. You don't talk about it ever, even after you're retired. Mm-hmm. So we're pretty convinced. And now he's just kind of hanging out in Philly. Like, wait, what's going on, man? What happened to all the trips? The trips are done now. What do you mean? I thought you liked traveling. So I don't know. Crazy shit. Damn. Yeah, but why? What happened when you were growing up that all of a sudden you decided I needed to travel the world?
I never traveled my whole life.
Well, we used to go
when you started.
I started. I don't want to say professionally, but hard around 8 years ago.
All right.
But besides that, I never been on a plane until Cancun in high school. Never traveled anywhere in my whole life.
And then
I went to first trip was Philippines actually, and then I went to Iceland, and then I'm like, this is pretty cool. I want to.
You went to Iceland?
Yeah, a few times.
Oh man, how was Iceland?
Awesome.
And
it's a great 4-day trip, and this is when I get mad at you because there's no reason you don't go there for 4 days with the family.
Right.
You leave on a Thursday night, you get there Friday morning, 4 days there,
and that's good.
5-hour flight.
It's crazy. It's only 5 hours. Did you see the Northern Lights?
One time I did, yes.
Right.
I went there a couple times.
And then we had an eruption there, right?
Yeah, the volcano's going crazy.
Volcano's going nuts.
That's the one that shut down all the flights out of Western Europe.
Yeah. So, wow, man. Mike, man, it's great seeing you. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you, man.
Well, obviously you're excited to see us. You haven't stopped talking.
That's not fair. You asked me a few questions.
Look, trying to get him wasted.
Yeah. Give him a beer or something. Jesus. Wow. All right. So I got to ask. So your wife.
Yes.
When does she get nervous when you're traveling the country?
This guy's.
Wait, what is it?
Who is that?
This guy's face just screams Asian wife.
Bingo, sir.
Filipino, if you need to know.
That guy.
Filipino.
That's hilarious.
No, he's good. Sarcastic's all right. He's all right. I've seen his shit.
In the face, right?
See it in your
I
face.
speak it. Sarcastic. Do I get props for speaking it?
Wait, what can you say?
Tagalog.
All right, so give me a rap.
A rap?
Anything. Just say but longer than longer than
okay,
in the kitchen or I'm at the library bullshit.
Ikinigagala kong makilala kayo. Ako si Michael. Kumusta ko kayo? Kumusta po kayo? Pleasure to meet you. My name is Michael. How are you today?
That's boring.
What do you want me to say?
Like crazy shit.
Talk dirty.
Yeah, I don't know how to
talk dirty to me.
I only speak grammatically correct. So I'm learning it like through schooling.
Oh, right.
See, I don't speak slang.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you got the proper.
Yeah, the
hang out
proper.
with the
Yeah.
boys.
So my wife hates it. So like they'll talk. I'm like, oh, that's not how you say that.
How's the Philippines? Because they got a lot of corruption, right, in the
Oh,
government.
yeah.
They're.
Best beaches in the world, legit in the world, in the Philippines, hands down. Nothing's even close.
I don't know. You ever been out to the Hamptons?
No, I haven't. You haven't.
You ever been to Wildwood, New Jersey? What are you talking about? That's what I love about people in general, because you could actually answer this. Greatest country in the world.
Well, no, you're gonna.
No. This is what I mean. Like Americans will say, America is the greatest country in the world. We don't know. None of us have actually traveled. We've done a handful of countries if we're lucky, right? But you could honestly answer that, whether America is the greatest country in the world or close to it.
I love this country more than anything in the world. I really do. Bleed red, white, and blue. Other countries are also awesome. Like Japan blows me away. Japan, the food, the people, the laws. I love how strict it is and how everything's on time. Japan for me.
And you can get panties in a vending machine.
You can get anything you want in a vending machine there.
Anything you want. You get anything you want. How was Japan? That is one place I really.
We're going back
in
February. She's never been there.
Why would you go to a country that you already been to? That's probably a waste for you.
Join the club. You need to talk to my wife. She wants to go,
and you're like, "Come on, can we knock off another country that I need to put?"
She's never been there. I have. That's why we're going to go to Mongolia afterwards. That's kind of compromise.
When did your wife? And your wife's cool as shit. I've known her for a while.
Yeah.
But let's be honest here. Give me one time she gave you a scolding because of where you were in the world.
Ukraine was the scolding.
I was gonna say
Ukraine was the scolding because I didn't tell her I was going.
I told him he couldn't tell me I can't go anywhere.
Yeah, that was it.
Ever.
Because I'm like, she's like, where are you? I'm like, honest, don't get mad at me. I'm in Ukraine.
Oh my
God.
God.
Like,
that always works. Okay, don't be mad.
Oh, via text.
Right.
And the Wi-Fi's not great at the Amsterdam hotel in Odessa, so she was not happy. Yeah.
No, you can't call me.
Yeah. Can we FaceTime as I apologize?
Oh my God.
She was mad about that one.
Well, of course. And then you were like, "Honey, I'll never do it again." But you're gonna get the call in about 2 months when he's in Iran.
He's pushing the Iran thing.
Yeah, you're so going to Iran. I'm not stupid. You want to do one more baby beer and get
Sure, man. Let's do it.
One more little something.
A little one.
But this is
A little baby one.
You're already drinking.
The baby
It's
one.
a sneeze.
We're drinking baby beers.
Baby one.
Look how tiny the glasses are.
He's
You're
coming.
not that small. You just have huge hands.
Yeah,
Huge hands.
Another one?
Dude, this JFK head Chuck needs to come to the bar. This guy's hilarious.
He has really helped out Tuesdays at Gebhards for real. A lot of these guys have helped out.
Colin White, do you see yourself visiting the Iceland? There's no reason.
Oh, I didn't read any of these comments.
Well, there's no reason he doesn't go. Like, it's a 4-day trip. Like, I don't understand.
Honestly, I was going to go for my birthday last May, and then I decided. What did I decide? I just wanted to hang out. Yeah. Wait, what did I do for my birthday? Because my wife's like, "Let's go to Iceland."
I know your wife wants to go. Your wife's the coolest girl in the game, and I know you didn't want to go. That was the issue.
I was like, Iceland. What are we going to do? There's a lot of ice there. What is this? Ukraine is what? Oh, Ukraine in the membrane. I love this stupid shit. I'm a big fan of the stupid shit. I haven't seen Mike in. We've never stopped, texting and stuff. But I haven't seen you in a couple of years.
You know what? No. The last Thanksgiving.
Where were we?
The parade.
Oh, duh. Duh.
We did the Thanksgiving Day parade.
No, duh. So Mike set up my family. We were in the VIP area. Can I say all this?
Yeah, of course.
VIP area for the Thanksgiving Day parade. It was absolutely
You took that epic picture with the whole block was just you and the family.
Insane. I'm like, "Hey, Mike, can I go out in the middle of the parade route, take a picture with my family?" He's like, "Do whatever you want." The kids love the food trucks with all the hot cocoa and the candy, and oh my God, we had such.
I was trying to tell you.
I forgot that. Yeah, of course we.
But I was trying to tell you to come to the ball this year at New Year's Eve. You're like, okay, enough.
Yes. No, I might do the ball. I got to say hi to Ryan Seacrest.
Yes, come right to the bowl. We'll walk you right up to him.
I don't want to. I met Ryan Seacrest no less than 2 blocks from here. Mm-hmm. What a dud!
Oh, really?
What a dud! No, he's a nice guy, but
he's not giving you anything on the street. That's what it is.
Like some of these people are like, they want to say, "Ope, you suck," or "Ope, you're lame." You want to know who sucks and is lame? Ryan Seacrest. Oh, you like him?
No.
Are you guarding him this year? You're probably guarding him this year.
I might have VIP.
He is. Look, Ryan Seacrest. I met him. He knew who I was because we're both in radio.
Sure.
He's bigger than me, obviously, but he was so boring. Oh, he was boring, and it drives me nuts because the guy makes millions of dollars, and we're talking to 100 people right now. I mean, give me a break. Do you like Ryan Seacrest?
I'd rather not be boring.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers on that. Wait, hit the thing again. Did you bang it right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you bang it right?
I don't know why I did the head bob. But
No, you gotta give
Cheers.
it. No, because the weak Spanish king had a weak arm, so his glass would fall to the table, and then everybody around him. I don't even know if this is true.
It's true.
Everybody around him,
100%
like,
true. It's just like the Spanish lisp.
Right. We can't make the king look stupid, so we all now have to bang the table. He started a thing,
That's
but
right.
he just couldn't lift the glass up to his mouth.
Because he's an inbred freaking.
Yeah, Robert's
Right.
correct. 193 UN member countries and 2 that aren't. 195 recognized in the world. He's correct.
Wait, what are the 2 that are?
Is it Vatican City?
Oh, Vatican
Oh,
City's
don't go
a
there.
country.
and Taiwan, or is it Vatican and Palestine? I don't know which 2. I don't know which ones. I know Vatican.
Have you been to Vatican City?
I have. Yes, from Rome.
Did you get to go in the basement
I wish.
where they bury everybody?
You need juiced up.
Buried in gold.
Yeah, you need juiced up credentials to get down there.
Why? Oh, because that's
Yeah, because
that's
that's come
where
on here and talk to you.
White collar thing.
no, that's where all the stuff is that proves that religion is bullshit. Cheers.
That was a little much after the day after Christmas.
Actually, I don't know. I'm kind of in your camp there.
Wait, you're not
Every
serious?
time. Every time.
I like
as a
religion.
hostage.
Cheers.
I like religion.
Well, Jesse, I hope not, Jesse.
I like religion.
Jesse says I'm going to be a hostage one day.
Yeah, he
Get
is.
the head into it.
No, we love you, Mike. She's right. One of these days, we're going to see Mike on the news as a yes.
Colin White.
It was close with what? Where were you again? The one country.
Afghanistan was the
that was
Afghanistan
close.
was the weirdest thing.
That was close.
Yeah.
By the way, I say Merry Christmas because it's Santa Claus. Just so you.
Yeah, of course. So do I.
Because of Santa Claus. No, because of Santa Claus.
Oh, okay.
I like.
Why? Because he died on the cross?
Oh, okay. So
No,
Robert,
because you see Santa Claus all over the place. It's Merry Christmas. I don't think of the religious angle anymore. Sorry, I don't. Vatican and State of Palestine.
okay, that's what I thought it was. Okay.
Oh, State of Palestine's the other.
I wasn't sure if it was Taiwan or Palestine. Okay.
That's not right. Have you ever been to Gaza?
I've been to Palestine, yes.
Is that the Gaza part?
Have you ever been on Locked Up Abroad?
No.
Are you a troll mule? Oh my God. Wait, you've been to the Gaza Strip?
Yeah, I've been to Palestine.
How'd you get there? Isn't that pretty hard or no?
Yeah, it was a little difficult. A friend of a friend got me over there. We had lunch across there and came back.
Right.
I didn't want to.
Did you go through a tunnel?
No.
No, I saw a documentary in Palestine.
Bring a pizza box with you.
Until recently, obviously, but Palestine and Israel, they sort of had kind of understandings.
Well,
like you're in Israel and you're like, man, that pizza place in Palestine is really good.
People cross.
And they had tunnels to deliver food and everything.
I never actually saw it, but we actually.
But
drove
now
across.
it's obviously a mess,
yes.
right? But supposedly there was a little near the border there, in understanding, they were going back and forth. Some were going into Israel just to work and coming back.
Mhm. That actually happens a lot.
Yeah.
Like workers, looking for any kind of pay. That happens a lot. That's how we kind of got across.
What are we drinking? Is this different?
No, same one.
Really?
Because you didn't complain, so I got you the same one.
It's awesome.
You didn't complain. You got the same one.
Yeah.
Does he complain a lot about his beers?
No,
Mike,
not a lot.
Mike, I'm chill these days, Mike. I'm chill.
I like that. I like
The
that.
only complaint we get is like, I wish I had a little beer.
Okay.
I wish I had a little bit because my beer went down too quick.
Okay.
Some of these Tuesdays that get parts, we get it on.
You do
Last
seem
Tuesday,
more
for example.
stress-free. You actually seem more
Really?
stressed. He does.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't feel like getting into it now, but yeah. I mean, the O&A years were tough on the kid, and now I'm just kind of living with a lot less stress.
So speaking about that, I don't know if you heard this, Matt. So Opie knows this. My mom just moved down to South Jersey.
Do not throw that shit away. I'm gonna get
So
it.
listen to this. So
Listen to this.
Opie and Anthony worked in Boston, and
Oh yeah, he's a super fan.
yeah, when they
And
got
now we're friends.
when
but-
they got fired,
right.
a buddy of mine's like, "Hey, listen, this show's about to start in New York called Opie and Anthony. Can you tape them for me? I go to school at Boston College." I said, "Yeah, my buddy Chris." I'm like, "Okay." So I
Did
never
you
heard
start
of it.
taping on day one?
It was like day 4 or 5.
Holy shit.
So I'm taping. I hit record, but I would listen to Mike and the Mad Dog. So then I would 45 minutes. I'd run in, I'd switch, and I would send the tapes to him in Boston, and he would just send me money.
So that way he's able to follow up on the show.
Yes, and he would play it in his dorm room.
Right.
So I had around maybe I'm gonna say I probably sent 200 tapes, and that was it. And then a couple times I'm like, all right, I have 6 minutes left, and I'm like, oh, these guys are kind of funny. Stop listening to Mike and the Mad Dog. I'm like, oh, these guys are really funny. And then I kept listening. And then what I would do is I would listen. I'm like, okay, I'd send up volume 48 to Chris, volume 48, and I would write down what happened on it, and I would send it to him. And then all of a sudden I would have boom, boom. I sent him probably 400 tapes.
Okay.
And he's done with college, and he's like, oh, here are all the tapes. At this point, I've been listening to the show. Because I have OCD, I just kept taping them.
You don't.
I do. So I kept taping them and taping them. So then I would take volume 940, Opie and Anthony, Patrice and Bill Burr in studio talking about this. Boom. Borat in studio. And I would just all this stuff, and I would just have a cassette tape. And because and all of a sudden.
So now you make your mom move with
so
all
now,
these tapes?
My mom and I move, and all of a sudden we have all this shit. And there's probably around 2,000 or 2,500 tapes of Opie and Anthony that no one has the first.
No, because no one gave a shit when we first.
But I taped them, so now they're just laying around labeled. So I text them, I'm like, bro, please take these because they weigh 500 pounds, and my mom wants them out of her garage. There's cases of them,
and I'm too lazy to go get them. Like literally,
but like when you keep looking for reasons to take a field trip, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go down there. How far from AC?
Half an hour.
Yeah, perfect.
And is there any dudes down there? Because we like.
What are you talking about?
Oh, I thought we
dudes?
I thought we like doing day trips where dudes are, like we did up.
Well, apparently, I mean, I guess if you want to make a tradition out of it,
No, I don't.
let's go find the dude zones, man.
My mom.
All right,
my
dudes.
mom would
Here we come.
We did a day trip recently. Hold on, and then you get back. We did a day trip recently, and it just ended up us hanging out with dudes at an Elks Club.
Dudes.
We had the best time.
But they probably have the best stories.
It was fun,
Okay.
but that was the callback. I'm just joking with Matt. But,
yes, but please get them out. My mom wants these.
So no, to be honest with you, when me and Anthony first came to New York, no one gave a shit about us, and the first 6 months we weren't doing shit ratings wise, and so no one was taping us or anything, and I was taping as much as I could, but it was whatever. Long story short.
But this way,
to know that somebody was
collection.
taping from really early on is crazy because
and meticulously labeled.
Meticulously.
Oh yeah,
He's like, "What's volume 11?" And I'm like,
and
I so and so.
And honestly, I think that that's the hole in the whole O&A catalog. Like online right now, it's crazy how much Opie and Anthony stuff there is. But that first year or so, there's not much out there, man, unless we put it out like here and there. So we have to go and get it.
Let's go get it.
How much is it? How much stuff?
It's 2 of the Home Depot, you know those yellow and black boxes, the big tubs. 2 of those filled to the brims
with cassettes.
Cassettes. And probably 100 CDs.
Oh yeah, okay.
And with details.
Details
will fit in the back of your Prius.
I don't drive I got a man's car.
Yeah.
I don't have a Prius. I got a goddamn man's car.
Yeah, with a steno notebook that says every volume, everything.
Oh my God, you're freaking out old O&A people. They're going to be like, why aren't you grabbing
Actually,
this
they're
stuff?
already driving down to see their mom right now.
Hey, mom, you single?
Because you probably have like, by the time Jay Moore showed up, probably, yeah.
I have all Jay Moore stuff.
We probably had a decent audience at that point. But I'm telling you,
the
first 6 months, me and Anthony were driving home to Long Island, and we looked at each other. That's when we were commuting together, and we looked at each other like, wow, we're in trouble. We were rock stars in Boston. It is not happening. But they put us on a real shitty station and all that. And me and Anthony made a pact on the Long Island Expressway. I'll never forget it, where we basically said, look, fuck the format. Fuck what they're telling us. We know how to do this. We got to just do it our way. And we started the next day. And then also the ratings went up just slightly. And then the rest is history. But we were in deep trouble. Because in radio, they might give you a year, but not really. They give you like 6 to 9 months before they're like, this ain't working. We got to get rid of them and find somebody else. Deadpool, 1999. Oh, yeah, Mike, I went shopping in the 80s when Cabbage Patch Kids came out. Take that.
Me too. I had a Cabbage Patch Kid. I'm old.
Yeah, you had? You still have it probably.
I don't have it anymore.
I don't get the reference though. What did I miss?
I don't know.
Am I too
But
tired?
I had Cabbage Patch Kid also. Jonah was the Cabbage Patch Kid.
Jonah. Big fan. Thank you, Dr. Gene, journalist. $5 from Tommy Chesh. A post-Christmas gift for the beer fund. Cheers, Joe.
Opie has a Yaris.
I don't drive a Prius. I got a man's car.
I want these people.
Yeah,
These guys are great.
Yours is the man's Prius.
Oh no, they just beat the shit out of us every Tuesday.
That's what's fun though.
Me and Matt don't even know why we do this. We turn us on and they just beat the crap out of us.
Mhm.
No, we like this.
I know why I do it.
You got
For
your
the
beer there, Mike?
I do it
Yeah.
for the beer.
Cheers. Cheers.
The
Cheers.
JFK person doesn't want my wife to drive for some
Yeah.
reason. I don't know why.
My wife doesn't drive. She knows better.
Oh, really?
So if you make a trip down
Why?
there,
Don't do this to me.
make a trip down there. My mom will
She
be so
won't
happy,
do it. She
bro.
won't do it.
She doesn't drive for what reason?
Why not?
She knows she can't drive.
For what reason, though?
Because she just can't drive. I don't know. You tell me. I'm telling you
I ain't
that I
going
know
there.
she can't drive, so she won't.
I ain't going there. I'm the only one without an Asian wife. I'm the only one without an Asian wife, and then he throws these little softballs at me that his wife doesn't drive. I'm not touching that one, Mike.
Stating
drive.
facts.
Matt, sorry.
I'm stating facts.
She doesn't drive. That's it.
You know.
She just doesn't drive. Do they drive in Thailand? That must be a mess.
It's awesome. What a mess. I mean, the mortality rate on the roads is astronomical. I think it's number 2 in the world.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
really?
Yeah, it's real bad. It's real bad.
So
we're gonna buy a motorcycle as soon as we get there.
right. That's
The last time we rented.
That's a big motorcycle guy. And last time I went to that's almost a year ago, right? That's
It
crazy.
is a year ago. It will be when we get there.
So we did before we started doing Tuesdays at Gebhards. Me and Matt were just doing these weird little beer shows that I really liked, but then we wanted to expand it, and that's what we're doing. He went to Thailand, and he gave me all this B-roll footage. You got to see how they fucking.
It's left side, and then it's
wild.
as fast as you can.
No, but it's everything going at once. There's
Yeah.
scooters, there's electric bikes, there's motorcycles, there's
tuk-tuks,
golf
and then
carts, there's like
buses. There's even jeepneys and such there too. You got to watch out for.
what's that?
The jeepney, like in the Philippines, you get the customized like open engine bus. They're
It's like
crazy.
an
Beautiful.
8-seat bus. They
Yeah.
put 20 people on, but they
Yeah.
make each one different. So
Yeah.
you're like, oh, I want to
They're
take the Opie
beautiful.
bus with all like yellow and
Right.
white lights going around.
And the speakers.
Deadpool's explaining Cabbage Patch Kids. I know what they were, but I didn't understand why it came out of nowhere. Because of his OCD, I was confused by that part. Deadpool. Yeah, but
I do concentrate with the comments, but I'm just can't stop reading these.
I just click
They're
on
really
them.
funny.
Half of them I don't even see. Sorry. If there's like a
They're actually pretty funny.
If
They're
there's-
really funny. They're
if
not
there's
very
like,
nice to me, but they're very funny.
if all of a sudden we're a little boring, then I'll start looking.
Okay.
But in general, I try to give them time on the big screen.
Well, I'm not a fan of me, it seems.
You're a little yappy. They think you're a little yappy.
I don't mind. It's an off day.
Dude, you really got like details of every show too. Oh my god! And from day 4, and did you ever miss a day?
You know, that was the thing. That when I would do stuff, if I had a baseball game or something, I would have my mom
You
tape
missed.
it.
Oh, so your mom got involved with this
And
crap?
my mom
Is she
is
gonna
not
cry
a fan.
when we take them?
Right.
Are you offering us to take them too? Or is
She
that like-
wants to take them.
Okay.
Do
She
you
wants
want
us
us
to take them.
We can take your mom too.
Yeah.
We can set her up at Gebhards.
Well, she's single now. She would love to. I would love for her to date.
How old?
She's beautiful. She's
No. How old?
How old?
Oh, she's born at 56, maybe almost 60.
Oh, not
She's
bad.
stunning, like stunning person.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Dude,
she's going.
all right.
56.
Hey,
is
that
it
guy
50?
said,
She's
let's
born,
go.
Born in 56. Born in 56.
But you said almost 60. That's
Yeah, almost 60. That's how it is now, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close.
67.
67.
67, but that's all right.
67. Holy shit! All right, she's a little older than I thought.
But anyway,
She's in my wheelhouse.
Yeah, but the tapes are extremely detailed.
is she in your wheelhouse? Can we talk about your mom for a little bit?
Yeah, of course. But back to the tapes real quick before we do
All
it.
right, yeah, of course. Back
No,
to
we had
the
the
tapes.
we had the
Screw your
softball-
mom and how hot she
softball
is.
games, the meals the fields for meals, like all that stuff that's not on the internet anymore.
Right.
Like that's not on there anymore. We have
No.
all that stuff. Yeah.
Oh my god! All right, we got to go. We're gonna do that in January. What are you laughing at? What happened?
Carl would have been all over that.
Carl would have been.
Oh my God.
Carl would have been all over your mom.
it. All over it.
Your
yeah.
mom.
I know that. Yeah.
60. He loved liver spots. He was a big. He
Yeah.
was a big. You have liver spots. Carl
But
would
they're
lose his mind.
classy. They're foie gras spots.
right. Oh, Carl! Oh my God!
I
The
will-
cleavage where all the freckles start coming together as one. Wait, what is Mike?
Matt and I can answer this one. Hold on.
Mike, I want an Asian wife. What should I expect to pay asking for a friend?
So back to other questions you had.
Pinky up.
Oh my!
right.
I did see one video from let's just say an
the
Asian
internet?
country,
Oh.
and it was a montage of really old creepy guys with.
Oh, it's
oh
disgusting.
my!
It's disgusting.
Yeah, oh my! I saw one of
In
those.
Thailand, you must see it a lot
Yeah,
too. It's
yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
don't-
every. But we talked about this on Tuesdays at Gebhards. It's not. Sadly, like places get a reputation for something, and it's not. It's not everywhere. It's not the whole country.
No.
So
Well, luckily Bangkok. I mean, there's the reputation is for the lady boys, and that's just they're just open about that whole side of life.
they accept it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
As
What
part
you
of
don't
their
talk
culture?
about is the other, the unsavory aspect of the free market out there, but it's also not a big part of it. Not in a public view, anyway.
Right.
But
I saw one of these montage videos. I was like,
Yeah, it's creepy.
yeah. Oh my god. All right. Should we start wrapping up?
I don't know.
Sure, man. We got off my mom, so I'm excited. This is great.
Well, like, what makes her hot though?
She's a beautiful woman.
What is it that
My
you
mo-
think?
Well, my mom
Makes
had
your
big
mom so hot.
knockers.
She has a big butt.
Okay.
She's got a big
She has
butt.
a big butt.
Oh, your
Says,
wife's
your
chiming
wife?
in. Does that make her hot?
Yeah.
Like a
Shapely?
big hot butt? No, like a
No,
like
she's
a-
skinny. My mom's skinny. too.
Skinny
Skinny
with a
big butt.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
All right.
She's not a
She's got a
car.
She's
okay.
what?
My mom's Kardashian.
Kardashian
She
butt.
looks like Kardashian. She doesn't look Kardashian. She has no work. She had never had work done. No, she's
No,
Italian,
I'm
so
saying
she's
her
skinny
butt.
with a nice figure.
Does she got some honkers?
No.
It's her
Don't need them.
butt.
Don't need them.
It's her butt.
You
Oh,
got
the butt came. It's all about the butt.
My wife won't stop talking about it.
Oh my god,
So
really?
I'm free tomorrow. If you guys want to take a ride.
And my mom's single too.
To South Jersey.
I'm gonna meet your mom, and then
Is your
the
mom
first thing I'm gonna
around?
do is look at her
Yes,
butt.
without a doubt.
She's
She's
here.
here?
Julia's been trying to hook her mom up with Carl forever. She was trying to hook her mom up with Carl for a while.
Your mom. Wow.
Yeah. A lot going on here.
Yeah.
Yaddy. This will be next Tuesday
No.
at Gebhards.
No, Mike's wife's mom is. Can I say it? She's
Who's Chris
She's
Hardwick?
really sexy. What?
Who's Chris Hardwick?
I don't know why. Does Mike remind you of Chris Hardwick, or is it just me? Yeah, I guess a little bit.
Who's Chris Hardwick?
What was he on? Like MTV or something? I'll show you a picture.
Okay.
I'll show you a picture. We're wrapping up anyways.
No.
Hardwick.
Oh wait, does he have a podcast?
No.
This
Well, he's
guy.
white, so
Was he accused
This
of
guy.
He's on TV.
being white.
A little bit. I guess a little bit.
I don't see it. Not the hair,
No, your wife wants the world to know you're hotter. I can read your wife. She's
She's
like,
got good
will you
taste. She's got
please
good
say that my husband's hotter than Chris Hardwick? Thank you. Huh?
No, JFK. Tell JFK. Can JFK come to the bar? Where do you live, JFK? Come to the bar.
I think we've been trying to get JFK.
He lives in
here.
Dallas.
Oh, does he?
Is he a Dallas guy?
Oh, I don't know my head. My
That's
bad.
it. We're gonna go get barbecue.
No.
All right. Beers are done.
Yeah, I'm done with
It
mine.
looks like
I
Michael
nursed my
Mann.
second one, bitches.
I guess you don't like it.
This was a
I'm
blast.
just-
I'm so
I-
glad.
Honestly, I'm just really tired. I'm so glad Christmas is over. I think this should be a new holiday, the day after Christmas, where parents like could celebrate.
Boxing Day.
Day. We
Yeah.
should call it
Yeah, but
Boxing
it's
Day.
We
not-
should go get those boxes in your mom's house.
Oh, yes, we should.
Yeah,
So
but then
just
that's
get
going
some
to give me
rest
more
tonight.
work, and then I'm going to see these cassettes.
Oh,
and I'm
it's a
like,
lot of work.
holy
Get,
shit.
we'll get a little rest tonight. We'll meet up early in the morning. Get on the Garden State.
Yeah.
Slip
Down
on
by Point
there.
Pleasant.
No, I got to get them before you guys decide to throw them away.
I'm not gonna. They've been with us since '97. Trust me, 99, whatever. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And don't you have like news articles and all that too?
Well, you love the news articles because I had the one when Trump was talking about you guys. I sent that to you. Yes, I have all the news articles.
I got from back in the day Trump trashing me and Anthony.
Yes.
By name and everything. And
He said I'll never go on that show ever again.
he called us slobs. Well, but it's in print. Trump called Opie and Anthony slobs because we were joking about how he needed us when he was having a fight with who was he having a fight with? Rosie O'Donnell or somebody. And then he came on our show before he went into politics to defend himself. And then we joked about how Trump needed us to get the word out because it was before he's as big. Yeah, I don't have to explain.
Yeah.
And then he got mad at us that we
I
said
don't need
that.
you.
I
got
don't
the
need
Home Alone
those two
people.
slobs. Yeah. The Home Alone people. You know the Home Alone story, right?
Sure.
They made Trump made them put him in the movie
Mhm.
Yeah.
because they were using
Using
his
the hotel.
The hotel.
using his hotel.
Genius.
Well, he looked real good in the movie compared to everything else after that.
All right, guys. I think we're
This was fun. It's really good to see you again.
Oh my
Sorry, I
God,
didn't
Mike.
recognize
Yeah,
you.
that
All
was weird,
hair
bro.
on your head.
Yeah, but he has the hair on his head.
Pleasure, bro.
Good to see you.
How are you gonna recognize him if he has new
And I
hair?
wore a
seen him in
hat
that
back
light.
then. I was going bald. I would wear a hat all the time.
Yeah, dude, your hair is.
On the glasses, it's
I'm trying to
you were
look-
incognito.
Yes,
and
yes.
I still got it, but
Superman, is that you?
Yes.
oh my God! Don't see this, Matt.
Oh, I'm getting chicken tonight.
Holy shit!
Whoa,
Deadpool
why,
just
really?
gave us $200.
What? I gotta stay on the fucking
Oh
radio.
my God!
Holy crap.
Thanks.
Oh my God! What do we?
See, that,
So what do you guys want to talk about?
No, you should. But Deadpool.
Hey,
should,
we'll stay for Super
it-
Chats.
but Deadpool should come here now. We hang out and we'll buy
We
him
love
food and
Deadpool,
drinks.
but he's from. I think he's from California.
But here's what bothers me. I'll call you out now.
Yeah.
You have dude JFK, who might be from Dallas, but probably not. And Deadpool, why the trip down there is like a $40 flight? Why wouldn't you go down there for 2 days? Like, I guarantee he shows you around.
What do you mean, us? Him?
All of us. We're gonna
Okay.
have, we'll have some good food. That's
Well,
what we
look,
should
you
do.
know, I mean, look,
We'll
this
watch
is
a
the
sporting
country.
event down there.
You've been to a lot of countries, but how many states have you been
Yeah,
to?
exactly. How many states have you
only
been to?
20.
20 states.
So we should go
I
down
rode my
there.
bike to more than that.
What's the number one state you want to go to?
Alaska.
No.
I've never been to Alaska.
I'm gonna go to Montana.
Let's
Let's go to
You know,
Montana.
I've never been to California. How about that?
Me neither.
You've never been to California, but you've been almost to North Korea. You're a weird dude, man.
never been.
You're a weird dude. You're a weird dude.
Weird dude, man.
You're Deadpool.
Get a load of that.
Thank you very much.
JFK. I live in North Korea, so
Thank you
obviously we
very
can't podcast with JFK. Thanks, JFK.
JFK,
Hey,
listen.
so you got a good VPN out there, huh?
That's a good beat. Right, exactly. I think if you play basketball though, you could go to North Korea. They love the NBA.
They
There.
love basketball. They love wrestling. Did you watch Dark Side of the Ring on Hulu?
No.
Dark Side of the Ring on Hulu was a 4-series things like 20 episodes.
Mhm.
And there's one when Ric Flair and all these old wrestlers went to North Korea to wrestle.
What? I didn't. I
Watch
didn't-
it tonight.
I
It's like a
remember about
documentary.
that.
They took their passports.
Right.
Wild.
I did not know that.
Oh, Hulu,
What's it called again? Dark Side of the Ring.
Dark Side of the Ring. They have Owen
I
Hart.
will-
They have Dino Bravo. They have all these other ones. Fabulous Moolah. And they have WWF or WCW goes to North Korea. Incredible.
I will check that out because I know what's his name was a fan of the Chicago Bulls, and that's why
Rodman, yeah.
Rodman
Rodman,
used
yeah.
to go all the time.
Rodman used to go and had to play basketball in front of everybody.
He was a Kim fan.
Yeah, he was. Oh my God! All right, Dark Side of the. I think I
Dark
did.
Side of the Ring. It's
I think
incredible.
I did hear about it.
Yeah,
All right,
it's
I gotta
wild.
check it out. All right. Yeah, we're stalling for more super chats.
So
No, just because the guy gave $1.99, now he's hanging around.
I'll take you inside the process. You see something like
Oh,
this.
sorry, Dr. Gene. Sorry, it's on Vice.
I'm not even gonna lie. It's on Vice. You see something like this, then all of a sudden you want to stall and
is
drink.
Vice a monthly?
I don't know.
I got
But-
Vice.
but Deadpool
come over and
should
see
sit-
Vice
Would
with
you
me.
pay it? Here, is it like you
I
got?
don't know.
Never mind.
We all have streaming services. It's like,
I
I
just
get
started
so
getting rid
mad.
of them all.
yeah, because
I got rid of my Netflix because it wouldn't let me have it on two. It was at my
I
apartment.
can't
my
get rid of
house.
Netflix, but I could
I
get
had
rid
to-
of.
Screw you! I'm not paying twice.
I can get rid of like Apple or whatever the hell.
Double watch, you know.
All of a sudden, that's why I didn't watch Ted Lasso. I was like, I'm not paying for another fucking streaming service.
Plus, Hulu just keeps dumping like crap import movies are absolutely garbage,
Right.
and just to fill their
Net-
britches. And then
Netflix is a tough one to get rid of, man.
bye bye. It's
That's-
gone.
That's a
for
tough
me.
one.
Look,
That's
I'm
tough.
all right.
All right. I guess we should wrap up. My friend Mike Sappho. God, I love
Pleasure seeing you again, brother. I love
For
you
real,
so
I
much.
love this guy. Love Sappho. Always took care of me.
Oh, we'll see you next week.
Continues to take
not
care of
next week.
me.
We're off.
I don't
Oh,
know.
it's our
Maybe
holiday
we'll
party
do
next week.
one.
It's our holiday party.
All right, let's do a live stream from your holiday
Let's do
party.
it. Let's
That'd
do
be
it.
fun.
All right. That'll be fun.
But Sappho has always been there for me.
That'll be at 45th
What
Street.
will you get more involved with this Tuesdays at Gebhards for
You
real?
want to put it out there? We text and then we ghost each other. In fairness, we do.
No, you're what? He's way worse than me, right?
I'm definitely way worse. than
Please,
that.
I know you're married
Yes.
to him,
Yes.
but he is terrible with getting back to people.
I am, and in fairness, my wife's here. She's the one today. She's like, you made plans with them. You have to
Thank
follow
you.
through. No, she
That's
does.
awesome.
She does because I'm like, oh, I'll do
So
it.
we'll text your wife to make sure.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I wouldn't go that far. But
I got you in here, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Good.
We're gonna text your wife and your hot mom, and we should be good. But will you get more involved with this? We're doing it again.
Mike, I will wear the wig for nothing. Just for the show, I would wear Ron's wig for $20.
Yeah,
I'd wear it for free.
absolutely.
I'd shave my head and wear it for the show.
No, take the 20.
Wait, did Ron?
Because you're gonna need it after you wear that one.
Did Ron take his wig home?
Home? I don't know if he got home with it.
No, he should keep. He should leave the wig here so we could all wear Ron's
He should
wig.
leave all of his.
These are all
his
like
uniforms.
These are all callbacks to our Tuesdays to Get
No, I watch a lot of the episodes. I don't read
Get
a lot
more
of the comments.
involved with
though.
us, man.
Was he
Again,
in all this?
right.
Well, man, I know you. You didn't know me, which was kind of weird.
That was. But you changed your face.
I did. Lost a few pounds.
What's up,
My
Doug?
hair.
All right, we'll wrap up. Mike Sappho, my God,
Mike Sappho.
He goes back to when I first started podcast with Carl and Vic, and then Matt also.
I was
Like, I'm listening to old episodes where I don't even know this guy, and now we're decent friends. Where are we at?
Hey, you said
I think
7
he's
or
a
6 last week. I forget. I see how much I care. I don't even know what number. I don't even know what number.
No,
What's
but
my
now
number?
we're friends.
So
But,
we have to.
but I listen to old episodes of the podcast, and he's like kind of coming on our podcast. I'm like, who is this guy? He likes Pearl Jam. What? And now we're friends. It's so weird.
You should do more callback stuff because we have funny stories. How you wouldn't give me your phone number for a while. Like this funny stories you have to tell. We have to do that eventually.
We'll do it now. You're live.
So I kept writing to Ope. I'm like, hey, let's meet up. And he's like, soon. You're doing great stuff. I wasn't even doing anything. He was just like copying and pasting stuff.
Friends.
So finally, he's like, I'm like, oh, look, I want to help you out with your podcast. I know your equipment. And he's like, fine, start coming. So then we kept DMing each other. And you're like,
Right.
hey, Mike, meet at Jack Dempsey's at 1 o'clock.
Oh, Jack Dempsey's.
Yes.
Dude,
Let's meet here.
Right.
And then finally, we're going down to Jersey to do Diamond Dallas Page at his house.
Right.
And you're like, hey, I'm driving. And I'm like, hey, I live here. And I'll blow you up. And you're almost like, meet me on 26th and the West Side Highway. So this motherfucker had me on 26th and the West Side Highway to think of podcast stuff. Finally, he's DMing me. But
Did you have like a hand truck at least?
No, I had one of those crates, the Home Depot crates.
Oh, that fits.
And finally, my phone rings. And my clothes like, hey, so you have my number. And then he rolled up because he didn't want to do a quick drive by on the West Side. And then I had your number.
I used to be a big deal. That was the problem. Now I'm like, yeah, where do I need you?
Who wants my number? It's this. Text me. We'll hang out.
My number.
I
I'll give
see
it
some
to you.
remnants of that every once in a while.
Right.
Thanks,
Jason, Matt.
Tuesday.
Pleasure. Hey, thank you so much for everything.
My
Guys,
pleasure.
thank you.
Tuesday
Empty
was
glass.
fun being in you.
Mike,
Thank you.
give me a cheers.
Sorry. This was awesome, man. Thank you.
Empty cheers.
So
That's
good
so
catching
rude.
up.
So
So much
wrong.
fun.
Love these guys. Thanks for thanks for supporting Tuesdays at Gebhards, and we'll probably see you next Tuesday from his I don't know
See you.
Holiday party.
holiday party.
Please
If not, we'll see you
45th
soon.
Street. That'll be our first time down there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that could be good.
Yep.
And Deadpool, Jesus,
And
Dead.
don't try to show up here next Tuesday.
Jesus,
Don't.
Deadpool.
And don't try to show up down there.
Oh, wait, we just got a 20. We might have to stay. We stayed for Super Chats. Oh, JFK. No. Take your 20 back. This guy gave us great material today.
This was good stuff.
$20 you owe me, Mike Wighead, and Hit has a wait.
Has to corner that giant forehead. My wife's laughing. Just kidding. Hey,
wait. What is he trying to say?
He said I have a huge forehead, but because it's a doctor in Turkey that wouldn't lower my hairline, JFK, my wife's laughing over there. So,
All right, so you're gonna have to go back to lower your
he wants me
forehead.
to lower my forehead.
All right,
Yeah,
you gotta
you
lower
guys
your
get me
get
right.
forehead.
widow's peak, man.
Get me Ron's wig now, because now I look ridiculous with this.
You owe me
with my forehead,
Mike Wighead.
with my 5 head.
The paid for here.
I don't get that. And Hit has to
Corner. He wants to
right. All right, he wrote it weird. Okay, just kidding, Mike. You're a good sport. Yeah, Mike's awesome. Wait, are you bummed that you're
No, because
It looks good.
I would have
Your
done it
hairline?
lower, but it wouldn't have grown.
dude? You guys have no idea what his hair used to look like. It was a disaster.
Yeah, it was a moonscape.
It was like, oh my god, it was like a brush fire up there.
It was really bad. Man.
No, it wasn't. It really wasn't.
It was pretty bad.
No, it wasn't. I was actually surprised when you went and got new hair because I'm like, it really.
Because I covered it up a lot with gel, but it was horrible, bro.
We covered it with you. Oh,
Yeah, I would like gel it and like curl it over. It was horrible, man.
I cover with a hat, so you
Yeah.
know, everyone does what they got to do.
Yeah.
All right, guys, thank you very much. Merry day after Christmas.
Boxing Day.
punch
Boxing
you in
Day.
the face.
I am so like I said, I woke up this morning and me and my wife looked at each other, but we're exhausted, but we're just like, oh,
That was a
until
mental
next
day.
year. Until next year, thank God it's over. No more running around. Right? Did you feel that,
That's
or
what I felt. That's what I felt.
you leaned forward like you were gonna fart?
No.
All right, we're having a tough time ending this, so I'm just gonna hit end stream.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much.
You're all the best.
Bye. Bye now.